All right. Welcome, welcome. All right, then let's go. D9, let's see. Oh, that's nice. Alright, let's go to our warm-ups. A little bit different today. A little bit different than usual. Alright. Okay, let's go. I don't need to do that. Bum, bum. Alright, let's go. Today we do a little bit of a different warm-up. Because I learned that leg control is arm control, man. That's really it. I'm not practicing my arm. Practice my arm and also this. Arm control is leg control. Oh, by the way. And the last one. Alright, nice. And the last one. No. Keep it loose. All right, nice. Next one. Yeah, okay. Well, as it didn't, it's not sent to you, which... Okay. What did you say? Oh, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Cinnamon, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody had a good day. As for me, today is like what's called the special day where people have, I don't know, a day off. I don't know what's they called again. Something with religious, which is I guess nice. I'm watching since before the live began. Oh, okay. Well, I guess thank you. Well, yeah, sometimes I'm gonna be late, so I guess the time I have on stream is like more like a suggestion than like a rule, I would say. Father's Day, Himmels. Ah, right. Father's Day. Oh, yeah. Huh. Father's. Have you guys bring something to your father? Something nice. I guess don't forget about Father's Day, huh? Otherwise, you're gonna be very sad. I don't know, what do you buy on Father's Day? Maybe like a book he likes to read, or like maybe like some cigarettes if you're like a smoker. Something like that. Or maybe you're gonna do some meal preparation. Or maybe you're gonna do the cooking today. You know, doing something nice for your father. And even if it's like not really like your religion or like something like that, it's always nice to do something nice for your father. At least tell him you appreciate him, you know? No, that's good now. You'll never know when it's the last time, man. And most of them know this very sudden. I guess talking from experience, I guess. Next one. Like, I made a real big mistake with warm-ups, actually. The whole point with warm-ups is just to get your arm into rolling. Move your arm, your whole arm. Because the whole point of, I guess, line control is arm control is line control. The line control is arm control. If you can control your arm really good, then your line control should be also good. So moving your arm helps you with that, you know. That's why you should do like big strokes. Big line strokes where you move your arm. Because the sense or like the idea behind that is just like if your big movements are controlled, then your small movements are also getting better. So line control is arm control, guys. And also keep it always smooth and not stiff. Alright, let's go. I guess we can do one more round. Or better, yeah, if you have like a father, just hug him, bro. Just hug him, man. And don't say anything. Oh, let's go. Oh, probably nothing. Nothing. Let's continue with what I'm drawing. Or like, it's called shape accuracy. Then when I finish with the course, I do like some rendering for sure. Like I do maybe instead of like 3 pictures, I do like 1 picture of shape accuracy and then work on the illustration. Probably. See if I'm able to apply what I learned on the course. Alright, let's go. It's too strong. Man, I really like spring, man. Spring is such a nice season. It's not too cold, it's not too hot. The birds are twitching. Seems like the line are moving. Ah, do they? Kind of. Yes. Alright, nice. What's the another thing? That one, that one. How much do we need that? That, oh yeah, then the side ones, okay. Almost finished with that, let's go. I'm almost finished with it, so let's go. Exercise, I guess. The best arm exercise. Alright, nice. I finished, let's go. Think where we stop there. Let's go. Ooh. A bit too big here. Still getting some shapes going on. Yes. One, two, three. All right, nice. Looking nice. Ja, dann das Schläppchen. Ja. Level what is side hier haben. Yeah, that's just a little bit too long. Isn't it? Made the ass a little bit too big. And there should be a lot more there. Go. Yeah. Now lesson. Don't always trust your squads. Sometimes you have to improvise. I guess it is really big here, huh? That negative space and that negative space, huh? Didn't see that clearly, huh? So, I think there should be. Better. Yeah, the hatch a little more up here. Otherwise, let's go. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, shape the ship, this makes no sense. Oh yeah, better. No. Yeah, close enough. Alright. Nice one. I'm good now. I'm just... I don't know, I didn't talk much today. I guess I'm a little bit locked in today, I guess. I don't really have anything to say, so... Just doing my old thing. But I'm okay, guys, I'm okay. Mentally, I am okay, which is nice. Or maybe... I guess I'm more like in more deeper thoughts than I usually. So there's like some like Ukraine soldier that I was following on TikTok, and like he was sharing the thing in the war and stuff like that. Come to realize that he died. Like he had like a last message on TikTok, and I'm like, damn. Made me think a lot of things, man. What we have is really... Sometimes I think what we have, we take things maybe sometimes too much for granted, I guess. I guess also because of maybe also because of Father's Day too. Let's see how far close it is. No, not bad. Okay. It's actually really hard to see. How can you overcome distraction when you're doing something? What do you mean with distraction? Like you're doing like homework and your hand is like vibrating or something like that? Someone's messaging you? How can I see this in the silhouette? It's pretty hard, difficult. Well, this is kind of cool, right? Maybe this should be maybe here. Ah, okay, now I can see it. Okay, okay. Is this one here? Let's see. Yeah. See that? Yeah, okay, I can see it. Okay, let's go. Took me a while, but it's the degree. That's the thing. Yeah, right, my degree. Just do my checklist and I figured it out. Nah. I would just make like a certain time where you just study, you know, you don't do anything. Like at this hour and this hour I do like this thing. Nothing is comes in the way. I don't care what happens. I don't care if like the world is going to end. This hour and this hour I'm going to kind of like study. I would say it's a very good thing. At least that helped me at least. I don't know if that helps you. Just really have like a designated, okay, at 1 a.m. or at 1 a.m., like 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. or like 1 to 3 p.m. This is where I study. There's nothing in between. And then when you finish with it, you can play whatever you want, kind of thing. Or like for 1 hour or something like that. And let's go. Alright, let's go. Got that, got catch up on that, got also a little bit closer. Let's go. We take those. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then here, this one. Right. Well, let's go. You're great. No, thanks. How is it? You like it so far? I got it why you said political stuff that day. Alright. I mean, do you understand it? Because I didn't. Didn't have that much of IQ for that. Let's go. High IQ, man. High IQ. High IQ. Now you can watch Rick and Morty. Though maybe I already have watched Rick and Morty. Okay, hitting the shit. I mean, at least you're trying to understand it. Like a lot of people just roll with it. Actually, just watch the one episode and then, even though they don't understand it, they just keep watching, you know. And then they'll be like, "What? I didn't like this anime. I didn't understand it." I mean, I think it's admirable that you still try to understand it. Good on you, man. Good on you. Okay, got that right. God damn it, it's always the... Oh man. Okay, why is this wrong? Okay. Yeah, okay. I think yeah, okay, it should be here. And then this should be here. I think that's somewhere there. So take that and here. And that should be it. Okay, nice. Okay. What am I doing here? Okay. I'm not shaping it, I don't know. Yeah. What am I doing? Like, what else? Yeah, like here. And then this should be like more to the sides. So, and then here. That. 1, 2. Oh, I should see. This is there. 18. Oh yeah, wait a minute. I think there should be a little bit more. Here. Over here. Why did I? Sometimes I don't get. Why don't I don't see that? Alright. Not much better. much better. There's a make a line there, yeah. Okay. So yeah, okay. This line and this line. And this line and this line. So now this line and this line is wrong. Okay, better. Got that, got that. So how can I see that better? That's it's the length. Okay. Hmm. Okay, that was pretty hard to see. This and this. Okay. Yeah, let's go. We take those. Bye. Good night. You too, man. Good night. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm. I don't talk anything today, so. Gå med Nasai, I guess. Okay, I should do this a little bit faster. Take way too long for that. Okay. Still too much to side there. And legs. Okay. That's a good indicator as well. There. Something down there. Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, let's go next one. Well, maybe. Maybe. Maybe I should practice a little bit yapping. I'm getting into the mood of yapping. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Sometimes I'm able to yap, sometimes I don't know what to say. I'm drawing blanks. You might think after so many days it should be easier, but no, not really. Not really. I guess I should put a little bit more effort into talking. So it becomes more automatic. Oh, what we're doing here. But that takes effort again. Well, maybe I should do a little bit more effort into some stuff. Effort. It's always good to bring effort to the table. But also like be a little bit smart with your effort. Don't waste your hard work, I guess. Always a good combination is like hard work and smart work. It's always a saying that you should work smart, not hard, but why not both, you know? Why not breaking that convention and actually do that, you know? Let's work hard and smart. I think that's the best outcome. I think that's the best of both worlds. As Miley Cyrus or Hannah Montana once said, best of both worlds. Isn't that nice? I don't know. And your reward, so like your effort will be rewarded. Rewarded with, I don't know, something. You always dreamed before. Maybe you're building like a and like a company or something like that. Enterprise. Now you're working smart, hard, and then boom. You have your own company that works. You don't have to work anymore. Everything is Gucci. I think that's like the end goal. And like, if you want to be like really rich, I think we have to like own like a company or something like that, or be like a shareholder or something like that. I think that's like the only way, not the only way, but the most common way to get really filthy rich, richer than anybody has ever seen before. Being a shareholder or like invest in stuff. I think everybody should invest. It's just like, instead like letting your money sit around and lose value. Give it in something like, I don't know, what do you call this again? I don't know, headphones, up like that, or maybe, I don't know. I heard like from a video that you should invest in like, I mean, it's not financial advice, don't do it. But what I heard is that you should invest in like a diverse portfolio. Give a little bit money every day or like every month in there and don't look back, you know. Don't look back, that's it, you know. And then after like maybe 10 years, you'll be surprised how much you made actually. Be like, wow, thank God I did this early on. Now I'm a little more richer than before. But that's then also really unfair for other people too. Like some people don't have the money, some people don't have the opportunities. In general, life is really unfair at some point, I would say. Not gonna lie. Sometimes life gives you like a bad cards, man. It's really about how to how to work with those cards you have been dealt, you know? And then try to live. Maybe educating yourself better. And eventually getting those opportunities, you know? Because I think it's not like always bad. Like you can't do anything anymore. It's over. I don't like that notion. It's like, I mean, have you tried? If you tried, even if it's hard. I guess it's like really a difficult skill to develop, like doing something even though you don't want to do it. That's a very difficult task. I guess if it's like more like life, I mean that's why people do their job even though they don't like it, because if they don't do job, they don't get money and then have nothing to eat or no, nowhere to go. No home, nothing. So money in that sense is very important. And I guess that's why you keep working, huh? Even though you don't like the workplace. Because who's gonna pay the bills? So. Who's gonna pay the bills, man? Who's gonna pay the bills, man? So I guess in that sense, I mean, might as well working on it's called work on your own thing. Develop a skill, a high income skill, or then sell some courses for the masses. I mean, you can be maybe like one of the difference once you get like a high income skill and you're really good at it. Maybe try not to scam other people with that. Bit different. Be the change you want to see, or maybe you don't want to see the change. Could all be, you know, could all be. Could also be. Be the change or be not the change? That's the question. Oh yeah, how do you sketch cleanly? Do you have any tips on how to sketch efficiently? Yeah, just think about it. Like, how many lines do you need? Many lines do you need? Just simply ask you this question, like this mindset, helps you really like be more mindful on how you draw the shapes. Like how many, for example, if I delete, for example, this line, how many lines do I need, for example, to draw the face, for example? And the question is then just like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, and they have like the whole face already. So what I do is just copy like that, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Or maybe like adding there one. Also keeping like the negative space in mind and stuff. But yeah, just ask yourself how many lines do you actually need to draw that? And you'll be surprised, like, you don't need that as many lines as you think, you know. And I'll just do like straight lines at first. Don't do like curved lines, just do straights. How many lines do you actually need? And also like simplify things also very nice. For example, this looks very complicated in everything, right? With like those lines there and everything. It looks very complicated, but you can just make like a very simple shape, like just ignoring those details and just think about the overall shape. Like, how many lines do I need to get like the like most like 90% of the whole thing here done? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe like that, you know. And then when you have like the overall shape here, then you can add like you can make the shape more accurate. But all in all, it's just like this shape, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can add like maybe going into that there, or like here. And here again, 1. Oh. Does it make any sense, Yui? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. No, look at this. Oh. Yo, welcome. I don't know. Does that make sense? Well, yeah, be right back. Wait. All right. So would you say that's better practice shape blocking before anatomy or vice versa? I mean, you need both, but my personal preference would be like just shapes first. Because when you learn like the shapes, you can just already like can create like couple things. For example, can do like here 1, 2, 3, 4, like there and there, and like some shapes there. Or like maybe like this shapes here. Yeah, it's maybe more better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And like 1 down. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. But because with shapes, you can already like play around with things. Maybe like do a little more. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I mean, of course, you have to learn also proportions. So what I would do is like, but it's up to you. All right, thank you. But I would say, again, you can also ignore what I'm saying because I don't really tell people how things you should do. But what I recommend, I think first before you learn shapes or anatomy, it's just like proportions. Like learn proportion is the most important thing. When you learn a proportion, I would say go to shapes, and then after you go on the shapes, then learn a little bit more anatomy and like how things you should look. Because with proportions, for example, I made the leg a little bit too long. How do I know this? Because when like all in all, like a human is more like half and half. Because I know that, so I know this is like this is just more like what do you call what do you call this again in English? Just like remember the proportions, you know. It's like, for example, if you isn't like, again, those proportions are like not like fixed, you know. Fixed, but they're not fixed. Like if you have like different character styles and different no body proportions, of course those proportions change, but I think like having like a like semi idea like how things should look like, for example, for bodies like half. I made, for example, this a little bit too long, for example, make this like one. I see a little bit make it too long, but of course some people make it better. You're like, maybe I want this a bit longer, you know. So we take that and make that long. Also, what I know is, for example, if I have the knee, it's also like 1-to-1. Hitting like maybe here by the ankles, it's also like 1-to-1. And then if you have like arm, for example, it's also like 1-to-1, kind of. And where the rib cages ends, like in the first, I guess, the upper arm. But again, it's not like 100% 1-to-1. There's like, I think 5, 4, 3. Like this is 5, this is 3, this is 4, this is 3. But yeah, that's, I think, the most important part, I would say, how to do proportional, like knowing, for example, if I have like a rib cage here, that I can use the rib cage and make another rib cage down there, for example. There's like one rib cage, and then if I have like this, kind of like another, getting that one rib cage to get like the crotch where that is, or another like I guess proportions are just landmarks. So you have to just learn the landmarks, I would say. And for example, if you have like the chest here, you can add like the collarbone chest, and like add 1, 2, 3 to add also like the crotch. There's like some kind of like tricks you have to know to like creating like a nice proportionate character, I would say. But yeah, I think proportions are really like the first thing you should always like learn. Even if you hate it, you will be like, at least like your I don't know, drawing will be much better, because if the proportion, for example, is this off, then your thing would be like looking like something like this, you know. For example, I make like this a little bit here too long. Adding maybe like a little bit longer legs there. Because you don't know like the half or you make it like that's a little bit too long, you know. It's like very wonky, you know. That would happen if your proportions are not correct. But again, like having like a, what's called, something in mind that keeps your proportion in check, you know. That's what I would recommend you guys. So yeah. And then when you got like the proportions right, then you can go into shape, because you have to then simplify things, and then you kind of get like used to like recognize sample, for example, the shapes here. Again, you can also do this exercise, what I also doing here. It's this one here, yes, this one here. Well, just trace certain things there. Where just go from like, you know. And then you have the problem where I joined you this year. Well, thank you. But yeah, I'm not really that active on Discord. You can just send you out there. Maybe I'm on Discord sometimes, but yeah. But yeah, what I do is like I go through those pictures and then go through gesture, then have like, you know, the perspective with the boxes. Then we have like, you know, a little more detailed, and then just the basic shapes, you know. can just do that, you know. Just like welcome, welcome. But yeah. And also like, yeah, this is already a lot, but yeah, just think about like how things should go. And then, yeah, I think there's probably like a video on YouTube to talk about proportions. Just let's see, man. Let's see. It's twice. Okay, let's see. And that we need proportion. Let's see. Probably like a lot of people talk about yeah. Some people talk about like hand method, which to be fair, I think is a little bit no, too rigid. Maybe I actually do my own proportion video. At least like how I see proportions. Because sometimes I use also like some tricks I learned from Taco. I'm good. Let's go. But yeah, that's that, I would say. And with that, I would say I think we're hitting the 2-hour marks. I guess like how I see proportions, how you can like apply it, and I guess that stuff maybe. Let's see. But I think that's it, guys. Hitting the 2-hour marks. Hopefully you enjoyed my stream. I didn't talk that much today because I didn't feel like today. But I guess I should talk because otherwise it's not that interesting. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.